Greetings to all. I am Dr. Pandian. Today I am going to give you a short talk on which engineering branch should you choose for your child. So that is a topic today. Let me give my background. I studied in PSC College of Technology in Coimbatore for BE Honours, and then studied in IIT Delhi for PhD, and then I worked as a faculty member in IIT Delhi in the Department of Electrical Engineering, and then in between I resigned my job when I was in my 40s and found my own company in Noida, which initially struggled and became good, and then again it fell down. So then I had to join a job again. So I joined as a professor in Shivnadar University, Greater Noida. I also worked as a senior professor in MITS College, Madanapalli, as well as a principal in Golden Valley in Madanapalli. After COVID, then I also worked as a Chief Technology Officer in a company in Noida, and now I have my own startup company where I am the CEO as well as the CTO. Of course, previously the company which I formed after leaving IIT Delhi in the 90s, so that was dealing with mobile networks, YNM, high-end training in GSM, and so on. And so that is my background. I also was a Margdarshak for IITD for some time. So I have a good experience in engineering education, both as a student of engineering colleges as well as IITs, and as well as a faculty member in the different colleges. Okay, now we'll come back to the topic. Which subject should the student choose for engineering? So that is the question. So I will give you some examples, then you can understand what I might recommend. So once there was a proposal for my daughter for marriage from someone. So I asked them which branch did the boy study, and so the parents told he's a mechanical engineer. So I told them that sorry, mechanical engineers are generally lower in education level compared to, for example, a computer science engineer or a ECE engineer. And since my daughter was having a computer science engineering background, so I told that there will be not match, I would say IQ level match and education level match. So the parents of the boy were very much offended. Sir, how come you are telling like this? I am telling because I know the situation of the training which a student gets in the engineering colleges for mechanical engineering. The students generally don't have good labs to learn. Whichever labs, as per the IITD, there will be there, but many experiments may not even work. They just pass the course generally. And you will find that most of the mechanical engineers, they will never do mechanical engineering work, but they will be doing some managerial jobs. They will study MBA. They will become, for example, HODs or principals or managerial positions only, not technical positions. So they will be technically weak, according to me, most of the mechanical engineers. That is the education situation in India right now. Of course, mechanical engineering as a technical things, we require much more technology in mechanical engineering, which of course are lacking. So mechanical is out for number one slot. Okay. Then let us take civil engineering. Based on my experience, civil engineering is the only branch where there is almost nil laboratory training in the college. You will see that the labs are very rudimentary, or they are not worth laboratories. So the education the BTech civil engineer gets, therefore, in practical things are very nil, very small. So therefore, I will not recommend your kid to be a civil engineer, because they will not be taught, or they will not be learning much as a professional engineer for the future. So 2 are out. Okay, then comes electrical, ECE and computer science for the number 1 slot. Okay, I will give another example regarding computer science subject of today. Once I was taking an interview. She was a computer science engineer, very bright student. Her marks are very high in 10th, from 10th onwards up to BTech, almost topper. And she also has taken computer science and studied well in computer science branch. So, but in the interview I asked her, I have a very small, simple circuit in electronics, and asked her what is the output. She immediately raised her hands. Sir, please don't ask me anything in circuit theory, electronics or anything. I only know computer science. And I was shocked, because she was such a brilliant student, and even after studying BTech in computer science, she could not even understand very small things which are required in engineering, related of course electrical engineering. So today, if you see in the engineering colleges, there are so many BTech courses on computer science engineering. Like you have computer science, computer engineering, computer science engineering, then IT, and then artificial intelligence, and so on. There are so many different courses. But the faculty members are not available to teach them properly. The laboratories are not available to teach them properly. So the output is just a BTech who has just passed the examinations by reading the textbook and so on. So they don't have the real professional value as a computer science engineer. So I would say that computer science cannot be ranked number 1 right now, because of the education level of the engineering colleges, both in terms of faculty as well as the laboratories and the course content also. So they are left with only electrical and ECE. My recommendation will be to merge them together and give a branch rather than separate electrical and separate ECE. For example, in IIT Delhi, when I was teaching there, so we had only BTech in electrical engineering, and that will encompass both electrical, electronics and communication. So that is a good thing. And coming to the answer, I will recommend your engineer to study whichever institute they can teach you electrical and electronics together. Electrical, electronics, computer, telecommunication, everything together as a subject. Of course, IITs will do that. There may be other colleges. If there is no option, then you go for ECE. Separate electrical, of course, is not good, because the students of pure electrical, they are not given the concepts of the electronics engineering and the communication engineering and computer engineering to that much extent. So therefore, simple electrical engineering will not do, meaning without electronics and without computer and without communication. So as a parent, you have no choice. You have to choose whichever college and whichever branch, whichever will fit your student. Okay, I want to say more things, some more things when you admit your kid to the college. See, when I see for success in life, both in family as well as in business, as well as in profession, the kid should have the ethics in them and the desire to excel in everything, particularly in the profession and engineering. But what I found is in most of the places, the ethics are completely missing. I can say that even when I was studying in PSE College of Technology, so in my class, the topper student, so I was also a competitor to the top slot, but I used to score third rank, second rank type. At times I had beaten the first rank also once in one semester and so on. But even that topper student, he used to copy in exams, and of course I did not copy at that time. So that is ethics. And when I was teaching in Shivnata University, one student was telling, sir, there was a very difficult subject, and in the whole class everybody copied except him, because he was having a moral value or something, and he said he will not copy at all. The result, he failed in the subject. He used to tell me. So this is the level I am talking about, good colleges, and then if you come to the normal colleges, situation is worse there. For example, copying is a small thing. They will do many things, which are not very ethical. Because the problem is that the college administration always want money. They lack finance. So therefore, for finance, they will do anything and everything. So therefore, you should see which college will give the best ethical values to your kid, apart from the technical values that will be added by the education. And another thing also I would like to say that the future is, of course, they are claiming artificial intelligence, but artificial intelligence alone will not do. I would say that electrical ECE background will help in tackling the future artificial engineering better than a simple computer engineer. Why? That the AI is still not matured. It requires the AI functions based on a lot of training. It is like training an idiot many times, but many times the idiot will show his idiotic nature at times, which is not perfect. The AI today we have is not very perfect, so it has to be developed. And if you see the DNA, it's again biotechnology. So DNA, it is having codes in the DNA strand, and it is able to make the complete baby, and it learns by itself and corrects, and it changes the coding accordingly. So it is very intelligent. The DNA strand, biotechnical thing, is much more intelligent than our software AI. What will happen is that future AI will try to copy how the DNA code is functioning, so that the AI will be self-learning. So there also, if they want to have such high technical stuff, again I will recommend electrical ECE background, because it will have a lot of analytical capabilities as well as the practical concepts which will help in understanding things like, if you want DNA level, then you require, for example, a lot of sensing, a lot of driving things and so on, a lot of outputs, inputs. So you require the ECE part much more, even for a successful computer engineer. Okay, so in conclusion, I will say that you take good college with good labs, with good faculty, and choose BTech in electrical and ECE together, if possible. If it's not there, then you take ECE. Then second choice could be computer science, because all the people are competing there, so you will have your kid along with the brighter kids, so they will then in competition with them. Other course, of course, if you have your own specific interest, then you can choose. Thank you.